Hello, big people, small people, boys and girls all over the world. My name is TV Weez, and welcome back to Soul Reaver 2. Um, Last time there was a bit of an issue with why is my block key not working? That's whatever. Uh, there was a bit of an issue with the stream, but now everything seems to be working. Yes, I hear you, Elder God. Yes, I hear you, Elder God. Let's just get into the game, huh? Now that everything seems to be working.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel. Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Your silence was refreshing while it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here?
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed? Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Cain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my Soul Reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form, but if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna save my game and then I am going to be right back to edit a few things real quick. So, give me a moment. Okie dokie, I am back. Oh, I didn't mean to swing. Anyways, that is the Elder God, voiced by Tony J, who is unfortunately not with us anymore.
Tread carefully, Raziel.
He has such an awesome voice. It's really sad that he's not here anymore, but he is a really good voice actor. And if they ever do decide to remake the game, I think he's the guy that they should definitely leave the same. I think they should try and get all the original voice actors back, if they can. But his original recorded voice sessions should remain the same, I feel. Ow! Okay. I hate these things. I hate the shades. And you can destroy them, but they provide nothing. So it's like, why even bother fighting them? They don't give you souls. They are soulless creatures. So that's fun. Now we shall be resurfacing in the swamplands. This is the Termagant Forest, or part of the Termagant Forest in Blood Omen.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
Perhaps you will, perhaps you won't.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the Circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Good old Vorador. He's been around since Blood Omen, which was the original Legacy of Kain game. When you hit me, I'll hit you right back. And now you are dead. Come here, Poochie. Sorry, Poochie. I'm hitting the wrong button. He keeps telling me to block. I don't want to block because blocking does basically nothing in this game. It's always better to dodge in this game. Let me actually see if I can fix that.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Didn't mean to fall down here. Man. God, I was just being really dumb about all of that. Hey. Yeesh.
My lurking friend, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
Alright. Welcome to our first forge, the first Reaver forge in the game, the Dark Forge. The forges work nothing like in the first game. Got him. Yeah, you get to re-imbue the blade with elemental powers. You were able to do something like that in the first game, but it was you got to re-imbue the blade in elemental fire, which you could walk up to like any flame source and then boom, it's a fire reaver now. Once you got it in the forge and everything, but that's not how it works in this game. And you also don't have that ability in this game now. There were also the glyphs, which they got rid of. I may have talked about all of this before, because I have recorded this before. But yeah, you don't have any of that. They got rid of it. I don't know why, but probably something to do with the story, I'm guessing. But yeah, they got rid of all that, so you couldn't have the glyphs or start with the Fire Reaver.
Ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
Dude. Okay. Die. Just being really stupid with my attacks and everything. I'm pretty good at all the puzzles now, so yeah, I'm gonna be solving these pretty easily because I love these games and I've played them over and over again. Come on, bud. Let's fight. These undead dudes are very wimpy compared to a lot of the other enemies that you'll fight. These guys, probably the wimpiest. What did some... Ow! And you can finally just die forever. Got him. Now this was a puzzle that was kinda hard at first, but eventually you get an idea of how it works. Oops. Eesh, the sensitivity on that. Got it. You really gotta have an eye for small details like this. And the fact that you can move these things. And when you do that, bam, this happens. But now I've got a very good understanding of how all of it works. You just gotta keep an eye out for very small little details in the environment. Come on. Why? Why? What's the issue here? You gotta be facing it completely, apparently. There we go. Okay. Now we go and we need to get that little disc that they were showing a little cutscene of earlier. Hey guys. Better take care of all you guys, or you guys are gonna cause a huge problem for me trying to get up the walls. Okay. You also gotta remember in the spirit realm that everything changes. Which I think is, as I said before, is a very cool mechanic. And I really think that the games deserved more credit for that reason. I want this, thank you. Wait a sec. Why can't I look forward with this key? Oh, come on. Easy. Hop on the block. Okay. The one thing about playing it on PC is the platforming gets some getting used to. Especially when I was playing it on, when I was playing Soul Reaver 1 on PC, that was a struggle. Soul Reaver 2 isn't so bad because there's not as much platforming happening in Soul Reaver 2. Ooh, don't fall off. Let's not do that. And he's doing it anyway. Okay, that's kind of annoying too, that I have to actually look at the object to do it, because that was never a thing on like other consoles, you know? Playing this on PlayStation 2 is definitely way easier. A lot of the Legacy of Kain games are a lot better on consoles, but this is not nearly as frustrating as playing it on playing Soul Reaver 1 on PC. This I can actually handle. That's why next time, if I ever play Soul Reaver 1 again, it probably won't be for another like 10 years or something, or 5 years or something like that. I won't be playing it over again until then. But next time, if there is a next time, I'll be playing the Dreamcast version on an emulator. That's what I'll be doing. Because I've played the Dreamcast version before, and it's by far the best because it has the best graphics and best frame rate, and you can use a controller and everything. Although I think you can use gamepad for all of them, but I think you'll need like a specific controller or something. Anyways, enough about all of that. Let's just play the game.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me, and I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power. Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein. Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
And there will be one more cutscene, so no webcam yet. It's the last cutscene.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly, then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Sarafan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Sarafan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the Pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
My wayward child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Sorry. I thought I could be back. I had to go to the bathroom like really bad, and I'm back now. You probably don't need to know any of this, but I'm back. Hang on. Sorry. I thought that cutscene was a lot longer than that, but I guess I was wrong. Anyways, we need to get back to the southern lake. Okay. Now we are back at the southern lake. Now we can get into one of the forges. We can get into the light forge now. and go illuminate this ring up here. Alright, into the Light Forge. Gonna kill you just because I feel like it. Ow! How dare you hit me?
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
Whoops, I forgot buttons for a second. Give me those souls. Hey guys, don't hit me. Okie dokie. Looks Egyptian inspired. I think that's really cool though. That there are some areas, even though the game itself, like Nosgoth, is mostly like Gothic inspired, there are some areas that are inspired off of other cultures and stuff, and I think that's really cool. Like this definitely has like an Egyptian sort of feel to it. Alright. Getting the slough out of the way. Hey, bud. Excuse me. Get off of me. I don't want you near me. Hi. Goodbye. Stay away from the eye that shoots rays from it. That's a big no-no right there. Okay, now I need to go back down the long hallway. Alright, now we need to do some puzzles down here. Hello. I'm sorry, I meant to have my Reaver out. Let me take this bad boy with me. I saw you. What are you doing out of the ground so early? I need you to be dealt with. Now give me your shield. And we take this shield all the way over here. And we place it. Very nice. Nice and delicate. We delicately place it on the thing. Alright. Now all the way down this hallway is a gate that I need to phase through. Hello. I was just about to go through the gate, and you ruined it. Now down another giant hallway. Why was I didn't mean to do any of that. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to fight you all. And now, whoa! Ah. No, I don't want to fight you. I'm out of here. I don't even need all the souls. I don't even need them. And now we go all the way back. Now we go all the way over here. We fight a shade. Although this time it actually... We actually have a point to fighting the shade because he gives us the elements that we need. There we go. Both of your souls are mine. Deal with it. I want to take this. Alright. Now all the way back down the hallway. Hey up there, how's it going? Now that I have the Dark Reaver again, I can activate this bridge. Ooh, you almost made me fall. You jerk. That shield will be mine. Okay. Then we open this. But we don't need to go through it because it's open, so that we can get a light to shine on this and reflect all the way in there. Hello. What are you doing? What is... Oh, okay. Raziel really wanted that sword. Okay. I don't like it when you're not listening to me. What is the issue here? There we go. Okay. Hi, how's it going? Ow. I don't appreciate you interrupting my meal. Ah, crap. That was the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll just continue turning it. Alright. Now to get all the way down. You're all here today, huh? Ah. Screw it. Well, somebody made a mistake over there. I can't see anything. You die. Ugh. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, that's not helpful. I need to be able to face it right along the thing. Now, if we could just take that right up and move. Move, move, move. Okay, I need to take this all the way back to the main shrine room.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
Where did my Reaver go? My Reaver is invisible. It's not at... There it is. It's back now. Let there be light. Okay, so now I need to be able to get back to the save point. And then I can enter the Sarafan stronghold. Although I think I'll probably save that until the next stream, and then we'll go over that that part. But this has been fun and a way better stream, I might add. A much better stream. Way more successful, less technical difficulties. Really didn't have to deal with much, honestly. So I'm glad that this one turned out way better. I wish I would have gotten all the way to here on the first stream, but unfortunately I didn't. So, anyways, it went pretty good. Alright, we got a decent amount of progress in. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been TB Weez. This has been Soul Reaver 2, back at it again. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. And this has been TB Weez. I'm out.